Hi friends, it's pleasure being with all of you today on this platform TEDxGoldenBridge and talking about red, yellow and green in our life. Today morning I was traveling in my car at around 120 kilometers per hour speed in hurry to reach to office for an important meeting, and suddenly I realized that around 100 meters away there is a traffic sign which has started flashing yellow. I tried to increase my speed a little bit in thought to clear it off, but it turned out to be red. With a disappointment, I had to brake. And what happened? Within fraction of second, from my right, one Lamborghini at 220 kilometers zooped, and suddenly my thought for that red changed. Few seconds back, that red was hindering, and few seconds back, the same red was a life savior for me. This is how we need to introspect with our situation. This is how we need to evaluate the situation. It's not important that every time red is stopping you. It's not important that every time traffic sign is only hindrance to you. That traffic sign is actually guiding you to the right path. And that's why I welcome you all today in this traffic of life. The most important thing in our life is the vehicle which we are going to drive. That is what ourselves. I want to tell you, friends, that life is something which turns out to be something different than what you are planning at that particular moment. Life always gives you surprises. Friends, in travel of life, one very important thing, take care of yourself. Keep yourself stable. Keep your vehicle intact. And then your journey is always gonna to be smooth. When you move forward in your life, sometimes you find that this road is bumpy. This road is not good. You want to change it. And when you reach to the next junction, you find no U-turns. It's a disappointment, isn't it? But it's not always that no U-turn is telling you that taking U-turn from here at this point is dangerous. It's not going to help you. Let me talk to you about legendary actor Sylvester Stallone. Stallone reached in his life in a kind of situation where he was on verge of bankruptcy, or he already got bankrupt. He was not having even his home. He had to sleep for 3 consecutive nights at New York railway station. And at 5 morning, he had to sell his dog at $25 to somebody at one of the bar, not because he did not want that dog. The dog was more precious to him than his life, but because he was not able to feed that dog. He cried on that day, but he decided that he's gonna come back. He worked on a script of Rocky, and once completed the script, he went to one of the best studio and he wanted to sell a script. Studio was offering him $150,000, but with the condition that they will have somebody else in the lead actor because they wanted some superstar. And Stallone told that no way, it's me who gonna be this Rocky. Negotiations went on, but he didn't take U-turn. He didn't blink. And finally, Stallone was Rocky. Movie went on. One of the major super duper hit movie in history of academic movie history. Stallone went back to that bar waited for 3 days, 4 days for that person to come, and he got that dog back at $1,500, for which that person paid $25. Because value your companion in your life. Always value right companion in your life. But never take U-turn. Go forward. Keep your focus on your destination. Strive for it. Struggle for it. And it's gonna be with you at one point in time. We feel that going forward on this road, it's gonna be more difficult. So we want to take right. We want to take left. But those junctions don't allow to do that. Let me tell you about something. Around 25 years back, when I was in 20s of my life, I was diagnosed with severe thyroid abnormality. I cannot walk more than 50 meters. Doctors told me that I'll not be able to talk more than a certain pitch in my life. Doctors told me that my hand will not be stable. I will be trembling all the time. And then fine morning I gave up. And I went to one specialized doctor and I told him, get rid of this thyroid gland. I'm ready to live with thyroxine dose for rest of my life. Doctor was wise. Consider it. Explain to me that yes, immediate right or immediate left is good for your life, but on long term, going straight, living with it, improving upon it, improving your health statistics, not to always worry about this thyroxine, but to be happy with your life, to keep happiness, keep some easy things, to get rid of it. It worked. Perhaps that right and left would have not led me to where I am today. Always, let's not, we take easy turns, sometimes lead you to the more difficult situation. At the end of the day, your destination becomes more far away than you really think of it. On our journey, our car sometimes tell us low fuel. On highways, one nice sign called fuel station giving no new fuel for your car to run another 600 kilometers, 800 kilometers. Sometimes in life, we think that we are running short of our ideas. Sometimes we think that we are running short of inspiration. Sometimes we are losing our fuel of fighting with those situations. At that time, look for a fuel station. Fuel station called good books. Fuel station called good thoughts. Fuel station called good ideas. Ideas worth inspiring. And like those good food junctions, next to the fuel junctions, look for some good friends, those who are going to give you courage to move forward in your life. And believe me, always, those good books, those good thoughts, those good ideas are something which is required in your journey. Refueling is very important in your life. Refueling of thoughts, fresh ideas, fresh thoughts always gives you new energy to move forward on your path. It happens, friends, that we lead to a roundabout, and this roundabout is a very interesting thing, because on this roundabout is a very peculiar test of your right judgment at right time, when you want to wait and allow somebody to move. At right point, when to enter into this roundabout. When you want to tell behind you that you want to go left or you want to go right with your right traffic signal, and to take right decision to change your lanes within roundabout. This is a very important lesson of your life. In your projects, in your ideas, in your planning for your destination, those roundabouts are coming with somebody who are coming with new thoughts. Those roundabouts are sometimes to take a new turn, but those turns with a right judgment. When to wait, when you allow somebody, when you enter. If you give away, you get away. What you give is what you get. Let me tell you about a farmer who was selling a butter to take care of your grocery every day. And every day he goes to one store with a lump of butter, give it to him, and get a grocery. 1 kg of butter goes to the grocery store, and 1 kg of the grocery comes from the grocery store. After a few days, the grocery store owner thought to weigh that butter, and when he weighed, it was a disappointment for him because that butter was not 1 kg, that butter was 900 grams, and he thought, what happened to this? I thought that poor farmer was innocent. I thought he was honest. And he was giving me 1 kg of butter, he is giving me 900 grams of butter. Next day morning when the farmer came, he told, I'm sorry my friend, I cannot believe you anymore because you are not giving me 1 kg of butter, you are giving me 900 grams of butter, telling me 1 kg of butter. And he allowed him to leave from there. And the farmer told that, sir, I am poor farmer. I don't have weights with me. What I was doing every day, that 1 kg of grocery which I buy from you, I used to keep it in one side of the weighing scale, and on the other side of the weighing scale I put a butter, and it weighs to be 1 kg, and I bring it to you, and I am giving it to you. What you give is what you get. It's a rule of life. It's a rule of traffic. If you give away, you get away. It's a rule of life. What you give is what you comes. Before you give something, you think it twice. Life is no different than a software. If it says a garbage in, it comes out a garbage out. Choice is yours. You want to be a garbage bag or you want to be a flourishing flower pot. Modern days, we are having those GPS devices in our car. So now our destinations has become easier because that nice husky sound tells us every time, take U-turn, take left turn, and our journey seems to be very easy. Keep those kind of GPS in your life. Those GPS are those one or two trusted friends in your life who are always going to tell you which path is smoother path for you. They don't care whether you are going to be happy with their decision, with their advice, or whether you are going to be disappointed with your advice, but they are always going to give you right advice on your path. Keep those GPS with you. Good, personal, special friends. GPS. Keep one mentor in your life who always gives you a right path of your life. So if you don't want to encounter dead ends, if you don't want to encounter traffic jams, go with those GPS in your life. Life is a gift, and one of the biggest gifts in this life is your family. You want to be with them. And when you want to be with them, follow one very important traffic sign, speed limit. Don't go at the speed where you are leaving others behind. Go with the speed where you go with the people. Go with the speed where you can control, and if something goes wrong with you, somebody else is there to take care of you. Another important thing in this entire journey is your rear view mirror. Always tells you what's behind you, what you have left behind you. It always tells you the important thing in your life is introspect and retrospect are your mirror, which allows you with an analytical thought process of yourself to tell you, are you going on the right path? Is something which is behind you is going to hurt you? So always look at those rear view mirrors. Always introspect with yourself. Another important thing in this life is those pedestrian crossings. Care for people around you. If you are in the best car, if you are on the best path, if your destination is straight, you need to make sure that you are taking care of others, because caring is sharing. Take care of those small people, those who are coming around you. Take care of those walking people around you. Take care of those things going around you. Care for environment around you. That's gonna make your life different. In your life, you get sudden twists and turns, paths which are difficult. Sometimes stiff turns are there. But important thing in this entire case is keep your pace. Keep your patience, eagerness to move forward on this path, and always keep balance of your life. Break suddenly on the things. Sudden break is avoiding something surprising. But after that sudden break, you should know how to move forward in your path. Diverging roads and merging roads. This talks to you about your wisdom, about your courage. Sometimes merging roads brings new ideas, new people. You decide on which lane you want to merge with them. Whom should be behind you, who should be ahead of you. Diverging roads, you decide which road is leading you towards your path. Your focus is your ultimate goal. Friends, one very important thing which I want to tell you at the end of this particular session, sometimes when your plans doesn't work, because your plan is not your destination, your plan is the process to move to the destination. Redefine it, reprocess it, readjust it, flow with the process, flow with this beautiful journey called life. So friends, keep courage, keep stable, keep enjoying with your life. Always analyze each sign which coming in your life. Never get discouraged when something stops you. Never discouraged when some sudden things comes in your life. Always introspect, retrospect, redefine, refresh, and keep enjoying this journey of destination. Wish you all the best. I hope this journey would be great for you. I'm wishing you great journey ahead, great time ahead, and all best things in your life. Thank you.